Hey everybody, Forbidden Exile here, and welcome to a new video. So this will make a final build guide update for my Poison Exsanguinate Pathfinder build that I've been playing. So much fun. I also threw in Reap in there because it's such a great single target skill, and it's literally, everything's a pretty easy swap. So we've got, the standard Exsanguinate gear that I had before, except for I switched out the second Cold Iron Point for a Dawnbreaker. Still doing like 10 million DPS. Clearing maps, still with like one click, but this helps so much with physical damage mitigation because the 20% physical damage taken is fire damage. That's all I did. I went for a +1 with a max rolled fizz taken as fire. Helps with survivability so much. The rest of it, whatever. I don't really care about armor, but it's just a great way to not die. There are some, crazy crafted rare shields out there that I could probably use instead, but this one works just fine. Other than that, everything's pretty much the same in the Exsanguinate build from the last video, aside from the replica Dragon's Fang. I did pick this up for, relatively cheap, I'll have to actually pull up PoE trade in here because it doesn't show. But we'll go Exsanguinate, level of all the gems. Like 1 divine, right? 1.5. 2 divine maybe. Costs a couple chaos for the anoint. Cannibalistic right, it's 1 teal and 2 azure oils for that, which gives you reduced life cost of skills because Exsanguinate and Reap both cost life, and then you get 2% life on kill and 30% increased damage. Super cheap anoint and adds a significant amount of damage. Now for Reap, I literally just bought this helm for like 20 chaos, hit it with a couple greed essences until I got spell suppression on there. Got pretty lucky with the T2 intelligence, so that'll help me add some more tattoos in there. But that's it. You just, like the previous video that I posted about getting 100% spell suppression so you can get ailment immune with ancestral vision. You just got to get spell suppression on there, right? And, life's a little iffy on this build, and you're using life to cast your skills, so you want to get life. Craft on socketed AoE gems, and that was it. So it's kind of an annoying swap, but I don't really ever use this unless I'm like really bossing like I do Maven. I haven't tried Ubers yet. I probably will eventually, but just really bossing, doing Cyrus or whatever, Maven, anything like that. Otherwise, it just kind of sits here, looking cool in this one non-premium tab that I have left over from, I think this is the very first tab actually that I got when I started playing many years ago. So we'll go over to Path of Builder real quick so I can show you the difference. I will have this linked in the description below. It's got an easy swap so you can see the difference between the two skills with Reap in there, as well as all of this gear swapped over when you do switch to Reap. Alright, so here's Exsanguinate. Looking at 10 million DPS. This is without any kind of Val haste. This is just running through the maps. This is your effective hit pool. We do have Steel Skin, but, it helps a significant amount, about 20,000 effective hit pool. Your Fizz drops by about 8,000, but elemental damage is still pretty good. So yeah, 10 million DPS. And then you come over here, you have items. If you do import this, right, you're going to have 2 skill sets. You'll have Exsanguinate and then Reap. So if you switch both of them to Reap, you'll see 18 million damage, right? So that swapped the Dragon's Fang and the helmet, put in Vile Toxins, and Reap, and that was it. I do have Awakened Gems into here as well. I don't have Awakened Spell Echo or Awakened Void Manipulation. I just add ailments and unbound ailments because they're relatively cheap. That's it, 18 million DPS. The Denture Bait's probably like 1 or 2 Divine, 3 maybe, depending. I don't have the +2 level of duration one. That one's, it's hard to find one that's colored, corrupted, and all that stuff, and I don't really feel like trying to buy one because the damage that I have is just fine. As far as Uber damage goes, I'm not farming Ubers, but you do have 5 million DPS. If you do want to try and use it to farm Ubers, it is possible, if you're real good at farming Ubers. So run a Britannia Cemetery map, so you can kind of see the build in action. And then once I kill the map boss, I'll swap in Reap so you can see the difference. Which we'll just put this in our inventory so I don't have to go back. Yeah, it's such a fun build. You really, literally just, it's one click and, the whole screen just gets destroyed, so. I'm dropping some good stuff here, actually. Too bad, whatever. Well, we'll pick it up later. I do always like to check these, just in case you get a Chaos Orb one, but doesn't seem like it. Maybe we got lucky. Drop a good card. Actually pretty uncommon for the maps that I've been running to get this many altars. I don't usually have this much luck getting this many altars on one map, so I might actually come back here and finish this one. Just trying to get to the map boss. Before I kill everything in here, I'll just skip past it. Alright, cool. So, I'm probably gonna die. Nope. Alright, cool. Okay. Kill map boss. Even single target, you know, on the map boss. Oh, I have my old. Alright, cool. Alright, so we'll swap this out. Like I said, it is kind of annoying having to swap these out, but it does make a pretty significant difference. I don't really need it for Britannia, but just to show you the insane damage that you get from Reap. He's still going, 6,400. Alright, throw a portal just in case. Never know. So we will hit everything, you know, we'll curse, drop some Withering Step, do Val Haste. Yeah. It's not the best physical damage mitigation, and I don't think I had Steel Skin up because I let go of my left click. Well, there you go. You know. Not the best demonstration, but as you can see there, you know, Reap's pretty good. You can still use Exsanguinate. You don't need to do the whole swap for Reap. I like it more because you have distance, right? You don't have to worry about the distance that Exsanguinate can actually hit stuff. You can actually cast Reap farther away. That's just my personal preference. No, that was it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm probably just gonna keep playing this. I am leveling up a champion. I'll probably try and do some sort of you know, EA Ballista build or something fun like that to try and run Sanctum, but we'll see how that goes. No, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing because it really does help me out.